I'm pretty sure I already mentioned my general cleaning up around here, redding up. I remember using that word. By the way, this is the state of the school, SOS, for Frank's school, and it's for the year 2025. Well, anyway, I already mentioned the general cleaning up. Well, something else that was involved in that I might have mentioned and might not have is that I began to bring heavy things into the basement to get ready for winter because I wanted their thermal mass. I have already had a lot. I mean, I had fire bricks all around me that were already here, and dishes and that wouldn't burn that I could put near the furnace, glass containers, cookware, and in the process I began to build a kachelofen. That's a German word. I might mispronounce it, but it's the only word I really know for it because I don't know a word in English. A masonry range, maybe you could call it, a kitchen range that's built out of masonry, like a cook stove, masonry stove. Anyway, I started to build one. I sort of thought, why not? And to get the dishes and the fire brick closer to the furnace. And I'm looking at it right there. It's behind the camera. And enough viewers were interested in that I stuck with it. I kept making videos of it. I stacked it and unstacked it and stacked it and unstacked it. And what's especially different about that and my style of building in general is I don't use mortar unless I absolutely have to. I don't use mortar or concrete or cement unless I have to. So a lot of those videos I called Mortarless Masonry. But it's wider than that. I also don't use fasteners unless I absolutely have to. Screws, bolts. I don't mind bolts too much. I use them. Don't use screws much. I use them, but only minimally, as little as possible. And that has made it possible for me to change my mind about things and to take material and use it over and over and over again. And you might think, well, why don't you just build what you want in the first place? Well, times change. I change my mind. I get a better idea. And I don't particularly want to justify that now. I just want to tell you that occupied a chunk of videos this past year as I built and rebuilt and designed and worked on that kachelofen. And something is coming very soon, similar, because over there I'm going to build shelves. But I'll do that as a separate video of its own. But those shelves that I'm going to build, there won't be any fasteners at all. And I'll have, I don't know, I want to say several hundred feet of shelves in the old coal bin, which I'm going to turn into a cellar, really. But, so it's been my style all along, really, to use as few fasteners as possible. And the kachelofen, related to that, it reminded me that I should now and then point out that batch bug, BACHBUG, I made the word up. It stands for building a cheap but good whatever. And batch bug, there are a whole lot of videos on my channel about my batch bug building, particularly related to the kachelofen, a chimney that I built down inside the barn. It's really a fine piece of work, but I haven't been using a fireplace and a chimney. I mean, building a fireplace, that has to be done carefully. And it's big enough that it could burn a whole pallet. You could stand a whole pallet up in there, probably even two, and burn them. It's big. It's not appreciated as much as it maybe should be. All right, and let's see. Oh, there was one other thing. This is going back now to Roaring Spring campus and the Morrison's Cove Herald. Well, I discovered just within the last 2, 3 weeks, really, that there is a a Facebook group called Only in the Cove. Now that's Morrison's Cove, which I Googled it, and I Google sort of, they figured out what it was. It's an area, it's a valley, it's not a official state. I want to know what the population of it was. I know Roaring Spring is about 3,000. I saw Martinsburg is about 2,000. That's 5,000. And there's a couple other smaller towns. And one of the reasons I want to know that was because this group has 24,000 members. The Cove, Morrison's Cove, Only in the Cove. Now it's 10 years old, and I think it's fairly active. I'm not sure, but I believe it's even more active since I joined it and started posting. But I have wanted to know, where are the movers and shakers? And where is the heart and soul of Roaring Spring? And it's right together there with Morrison's Cove. It's almost like Roaring Spring is the commercial capital of the country, of the nation, of Morrison's Cove. Well, anyway, I just wanted to mention Only in the Cove is a Facebook group that deserves mention. Bye, friends.